I'm delighted to introduce Amanda. She's administrator of Gordon's Wine Bar. Gordon's is one of the oldest wine bars in London, and we have done a project here for Amanda. Amanda, would you be able to tell us what the project was about?
Certainly. We were in desperate need to renovate our customer washrooms, toilets and urinals. And it's something we've been putting off for a long time because we knew it was going to be a really difficult job. Not only were we trying to renovate, but we knew there'd be some substantial structural work that was required. And we needed to find the right people to do quite an agile job. We knew there'd be lots of things coming up, so we needed to find a team who were prepared to work long hours in difficult and cramped conditions, and who would be really good at advising and doing a really super professional job. And we found that with Andreas and his team.
Thank you. And Amanda, did we provided enough information before we started the project?
Yes, I mean it's not my area of expertise, but you came in with a great portfolio, so we could see the work that you've done previously. Some of it domestic, some of it commercial. That in itself was important to us because we knew we had to have a really robust a robust job done to withstand the day-to-day travails of being in one of the busiest bars in London. We had an idea of what we wanted, but we needed to be guided as to what would be commercially suitable, which you did.
Thank you. And once you had the confidence in us to hand us the project, what do you think of our project management since day one?
Oh, it was fantastic, and without exception. I worked with my operations manager, who had a very clear idea of how he wanted the finish, the look and the feel. And he worked with Andreas, plus one of our consultant designers, to get the layout and the actual products that we wanted. And you were very amenable to looking at what we wanted and to advise us about what would be suitable and what perhaps may not be quite so suitable. And you did that in a very diplomatic way, and we felt that we were leading and not being led, but also we were having the correct professional advice.
Thank you. And how do you think, did I introduce the right people to work on the project, and also did I bring in the right materials for the job?
Absolutely. So we had again, it was a very complex situation because as the original sanctuary was being pulled out, we realised there were some big structural problems that needed to be dealt with, and Andreas had an amazing team almost at his fingertips, it seemed. So he advised us throughout whether we needed carpenters or tilers or plumbers or specialists to come in and look at drains. We even had to move and put in a new hot water tank or replace the hot water tank that was collapsing into the building. So at every turn he would say, right, we have this problem, this is how we can deal with it, are you happy for us to do this? And it became clear very quickly that we could put our complete faith and trust in you to get a super job done.
Thank you. And also, as you will see here on site at many stages during the project, do you think we were tidy and respectful?
Completely. We initiated the work during lockdown, and because there were so many issues that came up during this whole procedure, the work went on longer, but you advised us the whole time. There was a hugely positive flow of communication, which really helped. So that there were no surprises for us, not so surprises for you,
yes.
But you were very good at communicating what those might be, which enabled us to reopen the business whilst we still had your people here. But you were terribly flexible. You were very flexible, fantastically flexible, in bringing in the tradesmen that we needed to get particular jobs done and to dovetail those jobs. So the project management was exceptional.
Thank you very much. And a few last questions before we finish. On what would you like to have us again to do any more work for you?
Yes, we really would. There's some significant carpentry that we were doing and some tiling work. Yeah, we would love to get your team back in. We feel very confident that your approach and your flair comes out in your work, and it's finished with very high standard, and it's robust. Yeah, so it's beautifully done.
And knowing in your line of work you deal with a lot of tradesmen and also a lot of people in general, and comparing to other tradesmen, what qualities do you think stand out the most from our company?
So complete transparency and reliability. So you're also your great value for what you do, for the quality and the standard, and for the dedication. It's a top job. We're jolly lucky to have found you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I say very dependable, very reliable, and excellent quality.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Amanda, for your honest feedback. Thank you very much.
Yeah.